Well, I keep saying that we need to cause people, when we send contact campaigns, when we reach out to people that are just utterly important to us, we need to do something or send something that causes them to say, wow, man, I just love the way you think. Because if we do that, then when we reach out, there is no cold call. It's really quite a warm call. They're very excited to hear from you. It's great. And lately, more recently, I should say, I've been saying, hey, we also need to come up with things to spread the impetus for, well, let's say forming a relationship with us, but also just doing business with us. We want these spread elements to spread the impetus for doing business with us throughout the organization. So we want to do that too. But what we really also need to do, and it kind of comes down to all this, is we need to humanize ourselves to the people that we're reaching out to, because they don't know us. We're interrupting their day. So what causes them to decide either to engage with us or not? I think it has a lot to do with just thinking of us as people. Well, it turns out it's kind of easy. You can do that with a really interesting little app called Sway that I think is pretty cool, and combine that with video in email. So let's take a look at that. I'm Stu Heineck. I live on an island and write books and conduct coaching and strategy sessions about getting meetings that change people's lives all over the world. Join me as we explore what it takes to literally get a meeting with anyone. So there's a really cool little app called Sway that allows you to combine really great humanization in video that you can use in email. You can embed it in email using Vidyard, BombBomb, something like that, maybe Loom. So yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so there it was. Now, look, I think that's a great way to humanize ourselves. If I sent you a video, and let's say it was just sort of this bland, salesy thing. Hey, I think we can leverage some of your assets and make it cost effective and blah 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 blah. You won't hear anything that I'm saying. But if I said, you know what, I really want to get to know you. There's something I want to talk to you about. But before I do that, I really just want to get to know you, and maybe you get to know me. So I made a little dance video for you. Check this out. And all of a sudden, boom, this comes out. Right? And, or I don't know how to skateboard, but I was just thinking, I really need to meet with you. And I want to do something to show you I'm really serious about getting in touch. Really, this is not very serious, but I wanted to have a little bit of fun and get in touch with you. So check this out. And then there it goes, right? So doesn't that humanize me? Isn't that a great way to humanize ourselves? So again, that comes from an app called Sway. You can get it on your phone. Really, that's how you do it. You get it on your phone, and there's a really quick little process that has someone either holding the phone for you, or you can set it down on a table, and it'll walk you through about 30 seconds of moves. Crouch down, spin around, and do some dance moves, turn around again, and so it records that. Then it creates an avatar that you can substitute into all these different scenes of, let's say, a few dozen scenes of either skateboarding or mostly dancing, actually, but skateboarding and dancing. And I think these are pretty cool. So now imagine if I wanted to reach you, and I had, I started, let's say, the video out with a little whiteboard. I'm holding it, has your name written on it. So that's the thumbnail for the video. So that's embedded in an email. Maybe I sent it using Vidyard or BombBomb or Loom. And I know there are others. But I sent that video, and so you say, well, okay, it's got my name on it. Okay, I'll click it. Boom, and it says, hey, listen, my name is Stu, and I'm reaching out to you because I want to get in touch with you, but I realize we don't know each other, so I thought I'd do a little dance for you first, right? And then these little clips show up in it. It's very, very humanizing. And here's the really cool thing about it. You put that into one of those platforms. Now, I'm most familiar with the Vidyard, but you put it into that platform and all of a sudden you get real-time metrics. You see who opened it, how long they viewed it. You see if it gets passed along. You can see the effect. It's a spread element. Like as I was saying earlier, it's a spread element. You can actually see the effect in real time. And by watching and seeing who's opening and who's passing it along, you know exactly who to talk to. I mean, you know exactly who to follow up with. So using Sway, I think, is just a great way, really simple way. It's a free thing. It's a free app, the Sway app. So just using Sway to do something to cause you to stand out as being a human being rather than a salesperson, rather than just an interruption, is a great way to start breaking through for meetings. So give it a try. Sway, or I think you can go to getsway.com, but get that Sway app and give it a try. 1, 2, 3. I'll be sharing a lot more campaigns to help you get a meeting with anyone. So if you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. And be sure to visit my author site at stuheineck.com.